Today marks the beginning of week 35 of the Health Happenings journey. Almost 9 months into this journey. And I was just going outside to get in some steps on a walk, but we're out here in Windfleet and it is so windy out there. I think I might have blown away. There's no way you would have been able to hear anything I was saying. So I'm gonna come down to the bullpen that as of yesterday is now not only just a bullpen, but because of Brian's help, we now have set up the beginning of our home office gym, where we've got a squat rack and a bench set up, and it hasn't even been used. Literally just got put in yesterday, and I'm pretty excited about using this bad boy because we got this bench, we got the barbell, I got some weights coming today, and with a little bit of guidance from Zach Spinoza, we'll get a nice little workout here, but I know it can do shoulders, chest, legs, back, hit the major muscle groups, and looking forward to using that. Still on the hunt for a cardio machine. I think I'm going to get a stationary bike of some sort. I think I'm gonna get some steps down here while doing this video, because that's what I like to do for the Health Happenings, to get more steps. But yeah, still searching for a bike. I've been talking to a couple retailers that have new bikes, been searching Kijiji. We're gonna see what we come up with. But what's happened this past week for Health Happenings? We had some things happenings. This past week, for the weekend, Alright Robyn and myself, we hit up Blue Mountain. So we were gone for 3 days, 4 days, 3 nights. So we were gone, but before I left, actually the morning before we left, got up a little bit early so I could get a jog in before leaving, because I know that when away, just like recently, the foods are not always going to be as great when away. It's a little bit hard to stay regimented on the diet. So one morning before we left, got up early and did a jog, which was actually really nice, because most times, almost always, I get in the bulk of exercising in the evening. So I understand now why a lot of people like doing it in the morning. It's just a matter of getting into routine of doing that. But it was nice, got a jog in, and actually this week got in another jog, only 2 jogs this week, but it was nice. But as far as exercising, what was really nice and different about this week was while we were at Blue Mountain, Alright Robyn and myself, we went for some nice hikes. We hiked up Blue Mountain and we found a couple of nice trails. We went out a couple times to hit the trails, and we had some nice inclines going up some steep hills, climbing over rocks and roots, crossing bridges, and we had some really nice views. There were some nice lookouts, some nice points where you would come out from in the trails out onto the mountains, kind of the ski slopes, and you would have some nice views. So that was pretty beautiful, changing it up, getting in some quality time with Alright Robyn while getting in some exercise. Something I gotta say, part of the Health Happenings that is one of the best things that has happened is it's given some awesome quality time for Alright Robyn and myself, where Alright Robyn's always liked to do physical activities, and when I was not on the Health Happenings journey, we were missing out on those things. So if you're thinking about getting on the health train and you got a significant other that's either into the Health Happenings or wants to, I'll tell you, that's a great synergy that's created from the Health Happenings journey, because Alright Robyn and myself, we really enjoy that time when we go for walks, for hikes, for runs, whatever it is. So we had that while we were out there. What was nice was we packed some overnight oats, which took care of our healthy breakfast. So we had a nice healthy breakfast every day, even eating it right in our room with the nice view outside of our hotel, overlooking a pool, a pond, and the mountains not too far away. It was nice. And even while out there, still, we went to this really nice Greek restaurant out in Collingwood where they served up a Greek salad, chicken Greek house salad. It's a little bit different than normal. It's their in-house variation where it had, I think, sauteed mushrooms and figs. Place was, I think, called Feta and Figs, or Figs and Feta or something, down in Collingwood, this little Greek place, and I've never been served a meal as quick as they did. The meal was on the table, I think, in 2 minutes. It was awesome, including a glass of wine for Alright Robyn. Now, what else? We had some other good foods. Alright Robyn this week made this really nice stuffed squash, acorn squash, and she stuffed it with no meats. She used like quinoa and vegetables and beans and corn, and that was delicious. Nice healthy meal. Also this week I made a nice veggie stir fry with some of the last ingredients, vegetables from the garden. Garden season's just about over here, and made a nice stir fry with a side of avocado. That was a great meal. Both those meals, seems like they're vegetarian, vegan, that's all right. But not all meals this week, being away for the weekend, were as healthy. And I just got off the scale, and the scale reflects that. Last week was under 180. I believe last week was 179.4. And I just got off the scale now, 180.4, up 1 pound. We seem to be doing a little bit of hovering at this 180 mark, which is all right. And we're gonna see, as I'd really like to incorporate this once I got weights and find out how to do proper exercises. We're gonna start doing a little bit of weight training. So we're gonna see how we manage around this weight. It's funny because I feel like I don't want to be in the 180s at all, so I want to get down a little bit more. And I've been hearing various opinions for different people saying that, some people saying, yeah, go for it. Some people saying you're good where you're at. And some people even saying, Joe, you're too skinny now. Put on some 20 more pounds. I don't even trust you anymore because you look like a little boy. But we'll see. I'm looking forward to being able to do a little bit of weight training. Just when we got it, just for fun, I was just pumping the bar, doing some incline, and it actually felt really nice, just the bar, getting some exercises there. But being 180.4, how did that happen? Well, while we were away, we had some foods. Alright Robyn, love her, a little bit of a sweet tooth. We found ourselves having some sweets while we were gone this weekend. First thing that comes to mind, we were walking through Collingwood and we seen this little chocolate store, and we bought a chocolate covered butter tart. It's all right. So it was pretty good. Something that I'd have to get again. Maybe not. We're trying, of course. We went out to eat a few times. I remember we went to one restaurant a couple times because of their dessert, where they had homemade apple pie pierogies with caramel sauce and vanilla ice cream, warm apple pie, cold ice cream. This was delicious. It was so good we went back to that restaurant 3 times. And while we were out there, we tried their local pizza joint. We had a Hawaiian pizza and a pound of wings. Nothing compared to Welland pizza and wings, but we ate it nonetheless, and this contributed to finding that extra pound. What other foods did we ate? We were eating out. We were going out, we were eating some foods, and even before we went out there, we hit up McDonald's. We had a McFlurry. We had a mini donut. First time having mini donuts. Nothing too special. McFlurry can never go wrong. Oreo McFlurry. So this week, many unhealthy foods. Lucky to only see 1 pound up. Pretty wild, because we've seen weeks where we've put on more while concentrating more on the health happenings, but this happens this week. Now, what's going to be different is very soon we're going to have this operational, and with the winter rolling in, looking forward to having a stationary bike, and we can just crush it out right here. And that's this past health happenings week. My best takeaway from this week is the reminder for myself about how good it is to have a significant other on the health happenings train, how we can have synergies between spending time getting healthy and spending time together. All right, Robyn, babe, I love you. It was a great weekend. It was worth that pound. It would be worth any more. Hope everybody is enjoying their own health happenings journeys. I still enjoy hearing from everybody, and if you have any questions, comments, leave them below. Hit me in the DM. Love talking to everybody about the health happenings journey that you're on or about to start.